Joined by our MLB insider, Andy Martino. And Andy, for my money, craziest winter meetings in recent memory, and not just around the league, but the Mets front and center started things off with a bang on Monday morning with the signing of Justin Verlander, but added Jose Quintana, Brooks Raley, a Rule 5 draft pick as well to bolster the bullpen. So plenty more work to be done, but at this point the Mets have had a busy winter meetings. What do you make of what they accomplished this week?
So far they're doing what they have to do, Steve, to hold serve. 101 win team, so they don't have as much ground to make up as some other clubs. The Phillies obviously had a terrific week in terms of signing Trey Turner, one of the best players in baseball. They got better. The Braves remain good, although they haven't made a lot of noise. The Mets are just trying to stay toward the top of that division. Replacing Jacob deGrom with Verlander, as you said, was a great way to start this, and much less headline grabbing, but those smaller moves like Raley and Quintana, even the Rule 5 selection, and all these moves around the fringes of the roster. This is where Billy Epler and his pro scouting department actually really earn their money and separate themselves from the rest of the pack and the teams. This is what separates a mediocre front office from a good one. Everyone knows Justin Verlander's good. How are they going to do on these signings around the fringes of the roster? That's not as sexy, but it's also very important. I think overall on both counts, it looks like they had a very good week.
Now, one of the things that we talked about coming into the week, and Steve Cohen has not been shy about this. He said multiple times that you should be able to win with a $300 million payroll, and the Mets are right there right now, and I think we can all agree that they're not quite there in terms of filling out that roster. And so, I do get the sense that the tone may have shifted, and Steve Cohen's willingness to blow past that $300 million number may be there. When you look at what the Mets have left to do, what do you get the sense of here with what they're looking to do now?
Look, yeah, they're around 300 now. When you add the fact that they want Brandon Nimmo, and if they don't get him, they still need to replace him somehow in the lineup. That'd be a big loss if he signs elsewhere. And they want another starting pitcher. That could be Kodai Senga. That could be Chris Bassett. That could be a slightly less expensive guy like a Ross Stripling. Either way, and bullpen. So either way, you have to keep spending. The analogy that I heard from a Mets person, and we talked about this a little earlier in the week, was you can't build a really nice house and then forget to buy the door. And that's the way they're looking at it right now. It would be a stretch for them to sign, say, Senga and Nimmo. At that point, they might have to feel that they need to trade off the Major League roster to pare down some of that payroll. They're getting so far over 300 at that point. But it's something they're willing to consider because you don't sign Verlander, you don't do all the things they've done unless you're really going to go for it.
Right. You don't have two pitchers on the roster making $43.3 million this year and sign a closer to a record contract if you're not trying to win the World Series this year, which they clearly are. So still expected to be a busy offseason moving forward for the Mets.